Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Testing Instinct. In this video, I will be discussing about implementing request chaining in GraphQL API. Request chaining refers to the practice of linking multiple API requests together, where the output of one request is used as the input for the subsequent request. This is commonly done in situations where the response of an earlier request provides data that is necessary for the next request in the sequence. So in the last 4 videos you have seen the CRUD operations in GraphQL API using Bruno. So there we were manually changing the ID value. Now using the concept of request chaining, we will be providing the ID value dynamic to the needed request. So I have already started the fake GraphQL server in my local. I have already opened Bruno. So this is the create post mutation. So this is a mutation to create data. So when this particular data is created in the server will be providing a response like this. Now we have to store the value of the ID in a variable in the create post mutation under vers tab under post response section. So click on this add option. Just create a variable. You can create variable with any name. Make sure you are using the same variable name in the subsequent request as well. That is the only necessity. Now I am copying the JSON path expression. So in order to get the ID value, you have to go to the data JSON object. Inside that there is a create post. Inside that there is ID. So to get to this ID, you have to use this particular expression in Bruno. So I am saving the request. So when this particular create post mutation is executed, there will be a variable getting created after the request execution, and the value of that ID will be stored in a variable called ID value. Now we have to make use of this particular variable in the get created post, update created post, and delete created post. In get created post, in the variables tab, you have to make use of that ID value like this. Save the request, copy this variable again and update that particular variable in every variables tab. So change this file to ID value like this. Save the request. So I have made changes in get created post and update created post. Now the last one pending is delete created post. Here also I am making the same change. I am saving the request. So now I am closing all the request. So I am first hitting this create post mutation. I have already opened get created post as well. So if you check in the get created post variable section, right now the ID value is shown in red color. Now I am hitting this create post mutation request. So this will be creating data in the server. So the data is created now. Now you can see the color of the variable change to green. Now I am hitting this get created post. So we have got the response. Now in the update created post, we are updating the value of the created post. So the value got updated. When we created, this was the JSON response. After updating, you can see the changes in the values. Now in the last delete created post, I am deleting the created post. You can see the JSON response. So that particular post with the ID 5 has been deleted. Now you can run this complete collection without manually making any change in the ID value. So this is the use of request chaining concept in GraphQL API. So this is how we can achieve the request chaining concept in Bruno. Now I am running the complete collection. So there are 4 requests in this collection. I am running the collection. You can see everything got passed. So everything got 200 OK responses. There is no failure. There is no manual intervention needed in changing the ID value. So you can make the assertion and test as you needed. So the assertion part and test part remain same. So basically the GraphQL API will be also returning the JSON response. So similarly, so what assertion and test you have made in case of REST API is applicable in case of GraphQL API as well. So I am not covering that part again. So I hope this session was useful for everyone. If you find this session helpful, please consider subscribing the channel. Please like, share and comment on the video in case of queries. Thanks for watching and keep learning.